Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody's doing well. Well, it's that time of the year. It's actually one of my favorite things. I love Halloween and I think I'm ready for a good scare. Now, I don't have small kids anymore because they're all grown up, so I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. But I always try to get into the mood and I try to get dressed up, and I always have candy for the neighborhood kids. And one of the things that helps me get into the mood is making spooky jewelry. And I'm very excited because today we're going to be opening up the Softflex Company's monthly design kit. And the name of the kit is Spider Queen, so you know it's going to be a Halloween theme. Now, I don't know about you, but I always get a lot of inspiration when there's a theme, especially when it's a spooky theme like Halloween. And how do you like my spooky background? Isn't it awesome? And no, I'm not in a haunted place. That's actually an effect that I use with my video editing app. You don't even need green screens anymore. You can just use apps these days. It's really amazing. But anyway, guys, getting back to the unboxing. If you're not familiar with the Softflex Company's monthly design kit, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. The Softflex Company is a small family-owned business based out of California. They specialize in beading wire, but they also carry other things such as gemstones, beads, findings, and so many other things. And of course, they also carry the monthly mystery design kit. It comes out every month and it retails for $33.95, and it includes everything that you need to make a project minus the tools, of course. Each kit is curated based on a theme, and on the last Wednesday of every month at 3 p.m., the Softflex Company does a live Facebook video where they actually unwrap the kit for that month and make a project. So if you want a little inspiration or you want to find out more about each release, I encourage you to join their Facebook group. I'll go ahead and leave a link to their Facebook group down in the description section of this video, as well as a link to their website. Also, keep in mind that the kit I'll be showing you today may be sold out by the time you see this video because they do sell quickly. Now, before we start, let me remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, because it really does help my channel and it helps me as a content creator to stay motivated to create more videos for you. So anyway, guys, I can't wait to open up this kit. So let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. And here we have the Softflex Company Monthly Mystery Design Kit. The name of this kit is Spider Queen, and that's why I have my little friend here. Trigger warning, I wanted to use this little friend here, but I didn't want to upset anybody. I know what it's like to have phobias. I'm not affected by spiders, but I am affected by other creepy crawly things. But anyway, guys, I love this sticker. It says beautiful things inside. That's so cute. Now, I know this kit has already been revealed on the Softflex Company Facebook page. I believe they revealed it on the 28th of September, so that's quite a while ago, so I'm guessing that the kit's no longer available. I know they have limited supplies and they sell out quickly, but I wanted to show it to you anyway, and I definitely want to try to make something with these beads. And let me just quickly read the description. It says, "All rise, the queen is arriving. Thunder shakes the throne room and a shadow descends from the high dome above. The Titan widow plunges down in a magnificent column of spider silk and crypt dust. She lands with the tiny taps of arachnid paws on tile," and doesn't that give you the creeps, guys? It's certainly given me the creeps. Let me just keep reading. It says, "The sound echoes in the breathless chamber. Lightning flashes and the queen changes form. She is human, cloaked in black dress and gossamer web. Spiderlings dance on her shoulders. The frightful monarch is here to spread Halloween cheer. Do you dare accept her dark offerings?" Now you have to have some kind of really wild imagination to come up with that. It's so cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. Let me pull out the items. And I'm seeing some of my favorite colors. I love purple, and it looks like this beautiful Jesse James Beads collection has a lot of purple in it. And I'm seeing a very cute spider charm as well. And I love this green strand. It's so pretty. And one of the other things I like about the Mystery Design Kit is that they always include some of the gorgeous Softflex beading wire. Look at that beautiful purple shade. It's so pretty. And along with the kit, you get a list of the contents as well. And look at this, guys. They're including some black oxidized sterling silver crimp tubes. I love using high quality sterling silver crimp tubes. So anyway, let me go ahead and organize this and we'll go through all the items. And here are the strands. I thought we'd take a look at the strands first. As you can see, we have different sizes, so that's nice. It's always nice to have different sizes because then it's easier to make beaded components. Let's take a look at this gorgeous strand here. These are obviously 5 polished check beads. They're 6 millimeters in size and the color is Lavender AB, and they're faceted, which makes them very, very sparkly. This is such a beautiful AB finish. I actually see a lot of gold reflecting off it, but like all AB finishes, there are other colors there as well. There's a lot of pink and purple. So pretty. I'm not sure if you guys can see that as I turn the bead, but they're very gorgeous. I love these beads. And it's a pretty long strand too. Let's take a look at this interesting strand. These are gem cut check glass rondelles, and I think they're called gem cut because the facets are definitely quite different than other facets I've seen. They definitely do look a little different than your standard faceting. But anyway, the color is purple and yellow, and what an interesting combination to have those two colors together. But I'm glad there's purple there because they'll coordinate with the other purple beads that I saw in the Jessie James beads mix. And of course they look great with these lavender beads as well. Very pretty. Let's look at these beautiful opalite beads. These are 5mm in size and they're faceted check glass rounds, and it's actually opalite AB. And because some of the bead is a little bit opaque, you can definitely see that gorgeous AB finish. It almost looks mirror-like. It's absolutely gorgeous. And these beads are so cool because they're not all opaque. Some of them are a little bit translucent. I love having beads that have all that variation. And what an interesting color to have for a Halloween piece. But anyway, I love it. These are really cute as well. These are called pinch beads. They're fire polished check glass beads and they're in a clear color, as you can see. So because they're clear, they'll go with any color. They're pretty tiny as well. They're probably 4mm at the widest point, but because they're pinched, they're smaller on the ends. But I really love having smaller beads. I get more inspiration when I have all the different sizes. Not every collection features small beads, so I really do appreciate having them in this collection. And of course, I love the soft flex beading wire. The color of this beading wire is purple amethyst. Don't you love that gorgeous purple, guys? It's so pretty. But anyway, the test strength of this wire is 26 pounds and the diameter is 0.019 of an inch or 0.48mm. And we get 10 feet total, so that's quite a bit. And this is 49 strand beading wire, which means that it's going to drape really nicely. I would say soft flex beading wire is probably the best on the market in my opinion. I just love using it because it doesn't kink like some other beading wires do. And of course I love the drape. So anyway, I'm going to have to think about how to use this because one of the things I like to do with soft flex beading wire in this color is to actually show it in the design. That's one of the things I would love to do because otherwise what's the point of having such a beautiful color? So I'm definitely going to have to think about how to use this. And you can't make a Halloween piece without black beads. So I'm really grateful that they included some black melon beads. These are also check glass. And I'm not sure how big they are, but they look to be about maybe 10mm in size. But anyway, I love melon beads, I really do. I like that they're not just smooth round beads. I like the shape of them because it just makes the piece look really interesting. And I can't wait to open this gorgeous Jessie James beads mix. As you can see, the name of this Design Elements bead mix is Spider Queen, and the bag is absolutely jam-packed with items. Let me go ahead and clear this and we'll go through this bead mix. And here are the beads, and look how beautiful they are, guys. They're so gorgeous. I love the gorgeous dark metals and I love the purple and black together, and a lot of these beads have AB finish on them. I thought I would go ahead and thread them on my rod. Sometimes it's easier to see them when they're threaded on. But anyway, guys, look at all these beautiful beads. These are actually the larger ones. The smaller ones are down there. I'll thread those on a rod once we take a look at these. As you can see, we have some large rondelles here. These are really pretty. They're in an amethyst color. And then we have these matte beads. These look like they may be 10mm in size. There are 4 of them, as you can see. That's the other thing I like about the Design Elements mixes. They usually include even numbers. So if you wanted to make a pair of earrings, you could do that. But anyway, guys, I love these here. I love the texture on these. They're kind of sparkly. It's a kind of a sparkly texture, very interesting. And these faceted rectangle beads are gorgeous with that AB finish. They look like they're in a smoke color or a bluish tone of some sort. And these are very pretty faceted brio beads in a jet black color. And don't you love these gorgeous sparkly disco balls? I call them disco balls because that's what they remind me of. And also because they're so darn sparkly. I love the sparkle of these beads. I'm not sure if the camera is doing them justice, but they're absolutely stunning. So anyway, guys, these are the larger ones and I absolutely love them. Let me move these off to the side. And here are some more. I thought I was going to fit all of them on this rod, but there's still quite a few down there, which I'll show you in just a few moments. So anyway, guys, as you can see, there are all kinds of beads here. And there are also some gorgeous crystal rondelle beads. And I don't know what these are. These are very interesting looking. But I put a bead on each end, as you can see. I think that's how you're supposed to load them. but they have a very interesting design and I can't figure out exactly what it is. But I like them because they're very unique looking. And don't you love the glow of these gorgeous mermaid beads? They have like a beautiful bluish reflection inside. They're so pretty. But anyway, guys, look at these spacer beads. The metal is purple in color, as you can see, but the crystals are clear as far as I can tell. It's hard to tell. I think they're clear. Let me just separate these a little bit so you can see the shape of these beads. They're not round. I think they're pear-shaped. I'm not sure. And as you can see, we have a lot of these rondelle crystal spacer beads. There are some more here, as you can see. Don't they look gorgeous together? And I love these filigree bead caps. I've never seen them in black. I've seen them in other colors, such as silver, gold, copper, and bronze. But I can't say that I've ever seen them in a black color. But anyway, guys, look at this bead here. It has black and white stripes. Very interesting. And then we have some tiny white rondelles here. I'm not sure if this is how I'm going to use these bead caps, but I thought I would put them on here just to make these beads look more interesting. And then we have some teardrop shaped beads here and some more rondelles. The rondelles look like they have a slight AB finish on them. Let me just give you a close-up. There are so many beads here. It's unbelievable. And I really do adore this combination of the white, the purple, and the black. I think it's so unique. Let me move these off to the side so I don't get them mixed up. And here we have some square shapes. We have these cube beads in the white color, and then we have these other ones that are kind of flat looking, but they're square. And they look like they're in a black color as well, but they're very mirror-like. I really like the finish of these beads. And the holes were actually pretty small, so I'm glad that I threaded them on so you can see how they're drilled. Sometimes when the holes are really small, you can't see them. So anyway, these are all the beads. And we have a bunch of bead caps here. And some spacer beads. And look at these spiders, guys. Aren't they cute? I know a lot of you don't like spiders, but I think they're adorable. But anyway, here are the bead caps. There are 4 of them, as you can see. And there are 4 spacer beads there with a really cool bumpy kind of design. And these are relatively big, so they're going to fit on the larger beads. As you can see, it has an open petal design, really pretty. I love these. Let's take a look at these spiders. As you can see, there are 4 of them, and there are 2 colors, black and silver. Each one has a loop on top, so that'll make it really easy to incorporate into any design. Let me show you the back. There's the back. They're smooth on the back. And these would make perfect earrings. I think that's what I'm going to do with them. And I think I'll probably use the black ones. I really love them. So anyway, guys, that's the Jesse James Beads Design Elements Bead Mix. And don't you just love these colors and the variety? And here we have a couple of bags with some other metal items. Here are the crimp tubes. Let's take a look at those. I'll put them in this dish. As you can see, they're in a black color. They're black oxidized sterling silver crimp tubes, and they measure 2 by 2 millimeters. And guys, the Softflex Company crimp tubes are really good quality. I've never been disappointed. They're very easy to crimp. And what I like about these and what makes them high quality is that they don't have a seam, and the metal is very thick. So if you're looking for something that's going to make it easy for you to crimp, definitely think about using Softflex Company crimp tubes. Let me put them back in the bag so I don't lose them. And let's take a look at these items. We have some ear wire hooks, as you can see, and we have a lobster claw clasp. They're in a gunmetal color, perfect for Halloween. And then we have these charms. We have a couple of spiders, and we have some spider webs, absolutely adorable. And I just noticed each one has a little something on it. I'm not sure if it's a spider. To me, it looks like a little leaf, but I really don't know. It must be a spider, because what else could it be? But they're so cool because they're not just spider webs. They have a little something on them to make them more interesting looking. Let me show you the back of these charms. There's the back. So I'm going to have a real blast using these and the ones that came with the Design Elements kit. So anyway, guys, that's the full collection. The Spider Queen collection. I think the colors are very appropriate. And there's so much variety here, it's not going to be that difficult to come up with something. And it's definitely getting me into a Halloween mood. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Let me go ahead and put these away and I'll come back and say goodbye. Well, wasn't that a gorgeous collection of spooky awesomeness? I can't wait to sit down and play with those beads. I know I'm going to come up with something really nice, and I'm actually a little bit behind because I have some other tutorials that I need to make, but I'll do my best to get a tutorial out for this kit. So anyway, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think of this kit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.